Still no overwhelming response from the British government in answer to their amazing free offer of mediating in Northern Ireland. It's damn clear to me where the discussing Wilson putting self before country, which is the Kano trap the small minds regularly falling into. Wilson figuring if he not sorting out the island question, no one else getting a crack at the title. Wilson got the big dream of crying the miraculous Shazam and appearing out of the blue in the gold helicopter and everyone laying down their arms and yelling. It no Messiah turning up at last it to be crockery out and all the Roman candles and the prostitutes finally forgetting the traditional differences and saying, well, it all one God really when you getting down to the brass tacks. And here he are. Never know he's smoking the famous Navy shag. You living and learning. Fat chance is the considered Pignola. I mean, the mad Wilson living in a fantasy world. It a man where he coming on like the notorious Ludwig to Bavaria, possibly on account of taking the vice of Marcia, Duchess of Williams. She rapidly turning out to be the breed answer to Raspiti the mad monkey. It is sort of thing what happening when a great empire going up the spout. The sordid loonies and merry men from the woodwork, it known as decadence in the trade, all of which pointing to the fact that the time ripe for a bit or the smart intervening on the part of a known miracle worker. The way I seen it, the whole Ulster problem a piece of cake, if you bother to take the grand world view and the mighty scope and stepping back with the sort of perspective it possible to get form down Kampala, who but the universe. First off, you gotta take out the candle minority and bunge on the Golan Heights, pointing out where the weather damn good up there, etc. Unlike Londonderry, where it pissing down all the time, not to mention the bus getting burned down. This way, the EP and the professionals able to satisfy the bloodlust with wanging away at both sides, and with the Israelis and the Syrians having their hands full on account of the Irish wandering about with the ticking parcels. You got the Middle East sorted out without the giant expense of the. First off, you gotta take out the candle minority and bunge on the Golan Heights, pointing out where the weather damn good up there, etc. Unlike Londonderry, where it pissing down all the time, not to mention the bus getting burned down. This way, the EP and the professionals able to satisfy the bloodlust with wanging away at both sides, and with the Israelis and the Syrians having their hands full on account of the Irish wandering about with the ticking parcels. You got the Middle East sorted out without the giant expense of the. Naturally, it is not solving the Palestinian refugee problem, so we're pulling out the 10 pegs and shipping the Palestinians to Ulster, where everyone stopping worrying about the Israeli jets zooming in and blatting in with the rockets and the cannon and so forth. Ah, I hear you cry. An account or you lacking the foresight and the amazing grasp of world affairs. But what about the prostitutes? How they feeling with all this dark box of wandering up and down the false road and similar? The fact is the Palestinians not representing no threat to the participants, on account of being unlikely to fancy unity with it. Damn happy Jews having a roof over their head, also offering the big chance to the famous Rev. Ian Pastry, formerly Richard Hearn, on account of his suddenly getting a whole mess of benighted heathens right before the smart converting to prostitutism. Pretty soon, he gonna have them marching up and down with the orange scarves, on a yelling about remaining the boy. It's a whole lot of fun being a Palestinian in Ulster, and no mistake, cause I ain't saying it the ideal solution, but speaking as a ex-Brit army man, I damn sure it going down a treat with the forces. And anyway, who offer in anything better?